This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on last season's national champions, the Clemson Tigers. EA Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Ducks will kick this away to get us going. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Offense moving to a bunch formation. It's Davis. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
He hands it off from the gun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle. That'll keep him short of the first down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got 4th down.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Clemson.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. It's Rourke. Grab behind the line. It's Pena. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long and find out who the best team is late in this game.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looks left and finds his target there. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Scanning the field, it's Rourke. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play. The Ducks will send the punt team onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quick throw to his receiver. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Oregon. The defense produces 6 points. How about that, Kirk? A defensive touchdown to tie this football game.
Well, you only get a handful of those in an entire season. To be able to come up with that in this game, to tie the game, is just big time by this defense, and it gets them right back where they need to be.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. He'll pitch it. He gets loose. And here he goes. At the 30 now. Past the 10. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Love how the quarterback waited until the last possible second to draw the defense in until he pitches it out on the option play. And not only does he get big yards, but they turn into a touchdown.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. He'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Here's the toss play now, running to the right. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, a great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
It's third down for the offense. Dropping back, it's Rourke. Grabbed by the receiver. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. The Ducks pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Now, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Caught over the middle. It's Pena. Pena's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. And the big play wiped away. That's a costly flag on the offense. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
And the Ducks look to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. The pre-snap motion from the offense. To throw, it's Rourke. He's running out of time here. And they trap him for a sack.
Of course, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Going for a big play downfield. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
The Ducks will line up to boot it away. When he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They call a sneak. Now it's 2nd down here. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the Tigers will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the ball is away from his own end zone. And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Dropping back, it's Rourke. Quick throw to the left side. With sure hands, it's Pena. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. This throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to him about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his fake.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense picks it up, still moving. They get him down, but the takeaway and the return, a huge play to set up the offense here.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. And he's got it from 58 yards away, never in doubt.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Returner decides to field it. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Dropping back, it's Rourke. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass complete. It's second down now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? We'll try to run it with the option. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. Powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Gets the first and still running. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Off the RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. And the Ducks pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Looking to throw. It's Rourke. Running out of time in the pocket. Makes a quick catch. Breaking free at the 35. Goes out after a nice gain. A sign of life here by the offense.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. Little eye candy here from the offense and pre-snap motion. Handoff here from the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
A quick throw out left, complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Or the quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Wants to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The offense going to heavy personnel, bringing out the full house. They'll run the option. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, what a grab! He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Great job by this defense of tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Using his legs on the scramble. Brought down to the 47, and that will leave the sticks.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Breaks an open space. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Well, this has proven to be a fun one for two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win.
Boy, Chris, this is a huge opportunity still with the game in balance. Who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
Extending the play now. Finding some room at the 25. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, this is the risk of playing man-to-man coverage for the defense. You got to spy the quarterback to prevent him from picking up big yards like this. Good decision by the quarterback and a good job of using those legs.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On the move now. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Clemson.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play. Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Comes back out on the field. They'll give it to the back. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Rourke. Quick throw to the left. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
And the QB will try again on second and 10. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back to throw again. Looking right. This one caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the Ducks pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
The Ducks pick up enough yardage to get a first down. To the air, it's Rourke. Looking to scramble. Bought some time, now lets it go. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Well, it's a good ball here by the quarterback, but I have to back up and look at the route by this tight end. He puts such pressure on this defense and makes it very easy for the quarterback to be able to make an accurate throw because he gets separation.
Looks to the left, pass caught.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Go to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
And that is always the toughest thing for defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Takes off in a bootleg. Deep shot toward the end zone. Well, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It will bring up fourth down now.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Dropping back. It's Rourke. Lets it go quickly. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the fourth quarter.
Grinding away on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense gets a more manageable 2nd and 10 now after that penalty. They'll try the option play here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
When you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested.